everyone. Today we have a super quick and easy video to make these adorable dragonfly earrings. They're a great stash buster. I know all of us have that random one little crystal laying around, a couple different colors, and this is a perfect project for using them up. These are some old clearance crystals that I had laying around, and I thought they would just make the prettiest dragonflies. So these earrings are just strung on a head pin. All you need are 2-inch head pins. We're going to start from the bottom up on these when we construct them. So first off, you're going to take your head pin and put 4 of the number 11 seed beads on your pin. Now sometimes the head pins don't want to fit on, and you know what, if it's giving me problems, I just ignore it and move on to another one. And they just slide right down. Then we're going to put on 3 of the number 6 seed beads. These are a very pretty celadon colored Toho seed bead. And we're going to put 1 of our 4mm Bicone crystals on. These happen to have a little vitriol extra AB on the one side, so that gives it a little extra sparkle. And then you put your wings on. Now remember, we're building this from the bottom up, so you need to put your wings on the bottom of the wings first. These come in a string from Michael's. They're very inexpensive. The regular price on them is only $3.99 for several of those wings on one string. And then we're going to put his little head on, which is another one of the 4mm Bicones. See how it nicely moves and kind of flutters around a little bit. The wings kind of are free moving. So now at the top of the head, we need to make our loop. And you're going to take your side cutter and you can cut your pin off about 3/8 of an inch away from the top bead. Now you can use your ruler and you can measure that, and you can use just a Sharpie if you would like to and make a little mark where you need to measure that. I have done so many of these, I don't need to measure it. I can eyeball it pretty dang close. So just snip that off, hang on to the top part of the pin so it doesn't go flying. And then take your round nose pliers and make a loop. It doesn't matter which way you make the loop because the wings and the rest of this are free moving, so we can adjust it as we need to. So what I like to do is hold my round nose pliers upside down in my hand basically and twist it towards me. That way I get a nice even loop and I get better torque as I'm pulling that towards me when I'm twisting my pliers. Then I flip that loop around, reinsert my pliers, and pull back towards me again, and that straightens out your loop. It also opens it up a little bit so we can slip in our earring hook. These are just pre-made earring hooks that you can buy multiple packs of. It slides right on. Then take your chain nose pliers and get up underneath there and give it just a little squeeze to close that opening on your loop. And seriously, that's it. Honestly, I don't think it takes 5 minutes to make one earring. Now, because that tail is perfectly straight, and dragonflies, if you look at them, always have a little crook in their tail, a little bend. We just want to give that a little bit of a bend, kind of his little signature move. I just used my finger because these head pins are not super rigid. And that's it. Then you just repeat the exact same thing with your other head pin. String on your 4 number 11 seed beads. String on your 3 number 6 seed beads. Put on one of your number 4 millimeter bicones. Put your wing on, remember, bottom first. Put on your other bicone. Snip off your pin about 3/8 of an inch away from your top of that head bicone. Use your round nose pliers to make a loop. Just twist that towards you, make a nice closed loop. Flip that loop around, reinsert your pliers, and twist it back towards you. See how that straightens it out nicely so it's coming up like a circle instead of like a P. Leaves the perfect amount of opening. Just slip in your earring hook, use your chain nose pliers, and crimp that closed. Now I do like to make sure that I have my little tails kind of twisting the opposite directions from each other. That way they're symmetrical. And that's it. Just imagine how many beautiful colors you could make of these. There are so many pretty combinations of beads. You could use reds, purples, pinks, greens, every iridescent you can think of, rainbow colors. They make wonderful, quick little gifts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Go ahead and hit that remind button. Get notifications when I come out with new videos about once a week. And you can check me out on all my social media at LaDonna's Class page on Facebook, Koyman LaDonna at Instagram, and Stitches.